And because of those things, it should unlock some options for your scheme.
All right, Joe, to the defense and what they can do. It will be the debut of Michael Hoecht and Larry Ogunjobi, but people will know, like, Ogunjobi, what's he going to be? A veteran in the league that's not a practice squad guy called up because the Bills have been kind of juggling that on the defensive line. Hoecht, though, without trying to make him some sort of savior, he's an interesting piece. And what you've seen from him in his career and the little we saw in the preseason, what do you think he can bring to this defense? And not just in his individual play, but what he can allow the defensive coaching staff to do in terms of personnel, mixing things up, and just variability.
Yeah, he's really athletic. He's got great size, and he's really versatile. And because of those things, it should unlock some options for your scheme. You think about the Bills have played a lot more three linebacker stuff this year. They're at 24% three linebacker. That's top half of the league in base defense. And I think you can at times leverage Michael Hoecht as your Sam linebacker, your strong side linebacker, and walk him up on the line of scrimmage. And now you're in 5-man fronts. And you're able to have Bosa, Rousseau, and Hoecht on the field. And so when teams challenge you with big people, right, you kind of have an answer for that where you feel like you got what you need to defend the run, but, you can still be aggressive with how you rush with 5, and 3 of those being, Hoecht, Bosa, and Rousseau. Or, hey, if you want him to spot drop a little, play the hook curl, play the flat, he can handle that as well. So I think that's a big part of how that can help your defense. And the Bills like to run a lot of dime. They're also a top half of the league in dime. And the Bills get to dime in some unique ways. They'll get, dime just means 6 defensive backs. So you can have any combination of 5 linebackers and defensive linemen. And usually you'll see teams go with 4 down linemen, 1 linebacker, and then 6 defensive backs. Well, the Bills will get there with 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and the 6 defensive backs. And I think you can use that linebacker spot to be Michael Hoecht, and that gives you more options with how you want to play a mirror player or to commit to the quarterback, to rush, to drop. I just think there's a lot of personnel variety that he can unlock, not to mention that individually he's versatile and physical, and he's got a good pass rush plan. And I think he can really unlock a lot of what this defense can be. So he's definitely a silver lining here for hope for this defense to take a turn here down the stretch.